Hi guys, it's Megan. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am joined by my lovely special guest, my sister Ryane.
Hi.
So we are diehard Disneyland fanatics. It is one of our favorite places to go to ever, and we go quite a bit. We were growing up in California, and we went a few times as kids, not really a lot. But then as adults, we decided to go on a family vacation to Disneyland, and we all just like loved it.
Loved it so much.
So much.
Yeah.
And then we started to go a lot. Like we would go not with our family, with some friends, with sisters.
Yeah.
And just keep going. And then it has just become this kind of obsession for us.
For sure.
So we definitely bond over our love of Disneyland.
Yes.
So I was talking about some videos that I was planning on filming, and she was like, hey, hi.
Do you want to guess? I'll do it.
So as you can tell by the title, this video is how to be vegan or vegetarian at Disneyland.
Yes.
So I am vegan.
And I'm vegetarian.
So we are going to tell you about our favorite places to visit inside Disneyland and California Adventure.
Yeah.
And some of our favorite foods and desserts and stuff like that.
Yes.
So let's start with Disneyland.
Yeah. So my favorite place to eat at Disneyland is the Bengal barbecue. They have a lot of good stuff for everyone. It's kind of a crowd pleaser. Most people like eating there.
Yeah.
And they have like skewers that you can get with meat, but you can also get just a vegetable one. So it's just a skewer of roasted vegetables. You can get, I think, 2 skewers with a side of jasmine rice. They also have hummus and vegetables that you can get. All of that is also vegan. And they have breadsticks there, which are probably just vegetarian and not vegan. But
Yeah.
you can always ask.
Yeah, definitely ask. There are some places, I think the pizza places in Disneyland and California Adventure both have vegan breadsticks. So definitely if you see a breadstick, ask, because some of them are vegan.
Yeah.
Also, at the Bengal barbecue, they have a slushie there that is the jungle julep, and that is vegan and it's delicious. So
Yeah.
the next one that I'm going to talk about is the Blue Bayou. You don't really go to the Blue Bayou, right?
I don't. I feel like it takes up so much time
It
in
does.
your day. It's fun and it's a cool atmosphere. It's just, it takes up so much time, and I'm like, get me out on those rides.
Yeah.
So I don't usually eat there.
Right. So the only time that I eat there is when I'm bringing someone for the first time and I feel like they're really going to enjoy that atmosphere.
Yeah.
Because you probably know already, but you eat inside the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. It's really dark and dim, and it's a real like cool atmosphere. And you can like see the people on the boats in the beginning of the ride going past you. And so it's cool. So at the Blue Bayou, they do not have anything vegan on the menu. I think they might have something vegetarian. I'm not exactly sure. But the Blue Bayou is one of the expensive restaurants. So if you do decide to go there, you definitely need to get a reservation. You can get them up to 3 months in advance. And I suggest as soon as you know your dates for going to Disneyland, you should make a reservation.
For sure.
And that's going to apply at a lot of Disneyland restaurants.
Yeah.
So if you are vegan and you want to go experience the Blue Bayou, tell your waiter or waitress that you are vegan and that you want to speak to the chef. And they will literally have the chef come out and talk to you, ask you what you can and cannot eat. And they also do that for people who have allergies. So they will create usually pasta dish for you with veggies and a sauce that you can have, and it was actually pretty good when I had it. They made me a really good pasta dish with like zucchini and potatoes and different vegetables, and it was really good. There is a pasta dish on the menu that is vegetarian, and I don't remember what it's called, but you can look it up. Carnation Cafe on Main Street. Have you been to Carnation Cafe?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so they have a couple things there. I usually go there for lunches.
Yeah.
They have a veggie burger there. So it's called the Chef's Vegan Burger. And it's not one of those burger patties that's like imitating meat. It's like actual
like
vegetables. Yeah.
Nice.
And it's really good.
Yeah.
It is a tiny bit spicy, not really bad, but I have like a major spice issue because I have GERD and also I'm a wuss. So that also comes with fries, and those are vegan. They're really good. And then if you go to Carnation Cafe in the morning for breakfast, they can make you granola pancakes that are on the menu. The granola that they use is not vegan, but they do have vegan granola. So if you ask the waitress, they can switch it from vegetarian to vegan granola.
Yeah.
They also have a salad there, but with all these options, like who wants to have a salad?
You can get a salad anywhere and figure out how to make it vegetarian or vegan. So there's no news there. Lettuce is
A-okay. Okay, so the next one, fruit carts.
Yes. They're all over. So you can find the fruit carts all over California Adventure, all over Disneyland. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
And there's lots of great fresh fruit. So they have these pineapple spears that are delicious. Those are awesome. They have lots of other fruit like grapes, apples, bananas, oranges,
watermelon.
Stuff like that. Watermelon. Yeah. Although, if you ask me, I would not pay Disneyland price for a banana. That seems crazy. Just bring a banana.
Or an apple. Like,
or an apple.
We've done that before. Just pack it in your backpack if that's something you want to eat.
Yeah. I don't have the foresight to chop up and package myself a pineapple spear.
Right.
So that I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
But, like, those other packable fruits I would just bring with me. But if you forget, that's an option there.
Yeah.
And they have pickles, too.
Okay. The Disneyland pickles are the best pickles in existence. Like,
How? Why? I don't know. They just are. And we're
so
pickle
good.
people.
Yeah,
we're a family
we love
of
pickles.
Yes.
We love pickles.
And we're picky about pickles.
Yeah.
Don't give me crappy pickles. I only want good pickles.
For real. What pickles do you buy? Like,
the Clausen ones that are in the refrigerated section.
So those are the pickles that taste the most like a Disneyland pickle, and that's why they're my favorite pickle.
Yeah.
So the Disneyland pickles actually taste like cucumber. They don't taste like a big spongy thing full of vinegar.
Like, heated and preserved. It's just a pickled cucumber, which I know all pickles are, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
it's
fresh and so good, and it has like this crisp deliciousness.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I want
Pick
one
it
right
out of
now.
a barrel full of ice.
Yeah,
cold and delicious.
So good.
It's great.
So in Adventureland, I don't know about all of the other stands, but in Adventureland, they have sour pickles, spicy pickles, and regular pickles. Yeah. I've only had the regular ones because
Why mess with the classic, right?
But I do know that our family members, I think both of our brothers got the spicy ones and they loved them. Yeah. So, okay, so the next one is one of my favorite things to do at Disneyland, and that is the character breakfast at Plaza Inn. It's Minnie's breakfast. I don't know what it's called exactly, but
probably Minnie's breakfast.
Minnie's, yeah.
I don't know, something.
So that is a breakfast buffet where you also have characters come to your table. They come and visit you one-on-one, which is super cool. They can hug you, you can get autographs, take photos. I mean, they even like did little dances with my nieces. It was really cute. And they come one by one, so you're not waiting in a line. They just like come straight to you. Anyway, so the buffet actually has a lot of vegan and vegetarian options. Their waffles at the buffet are vegan, the Mickey waffles. I have heard that you need to ask for a fresh batch of vegan waffles. But when I went, I asked them if the Mickey waffles that were out were vegan, and I was told yes. So I just loaded up on the waffles that were out. So I don't know if that's something that they're doing now or not.
Yes.
So that was August.
It was real hot.
Yeah, it was so hot. Don't go in August. It's
Literally
so dumb.
Like, it was a bad call.
It wasn't even our call.
It was our parents' fault.
It was our parents' fault because they couldn't wait until
For
fall.
the record.
Anyway. So...
waffles
are delicious, And they're like little Mickey waffles. They have his face on them. They're adorable, and you can eat as many as you want. They also have fruit that you can put on top of them. And you can get fruit in a cup. They also have vegan cereal, and they had, I can't remember which milk. It was like soy milk or almond milk when I was there. You can put in your cereal. I've heard that they can make you vegan Mickey pancakes, but you have to ask for them. And with the waffles there, like, I don't know why you would.
Waffles are better.
Unless you have like a super picky kid that's like, won't eat, I don't know. Anyway, they also have bagels there, but they don't really have anything you can put on the bagel, so you'd just be eating a plain bagel. Unless you're vegetarian, then you can get cream cheese. Right. And their breakfast potatoes, so good. Those are vegan, completely. So load up on those. And then if you're eating there in the nighttime, they do have a veggie burger that you can get. But there's so many other places that I wouldn't just go there to have a veggie burger. You know what I mean?
There's lots of other places you can get a veggie burger, so you don't need to go out of your way to go there to get one.
For sure. Okay, so the next one is Rancho de Zocalo. So this is a like Mexican restaurant. I don't think either of us have really been there before, but there are so many vegetarian and vegan options there that I thought it would be...
Should at least mention.
Yeah, definitely mention it. So they have tacos and burritos that you can ask for fajita style, and that will be with veggies, refried beans, and flour tortillas that are all vegan. You'll just have to say no cheese, and their guajillo sauce is not vegan, but they do have other sauce there. I think the red sauce that is vegan, so you can add that to any of your food. Crispy chips con limon. I don't even know what that is. Crispy chips with lemon? Crispy fries?
Sounds right.
Yeah. They also have Mexican rice that you can get without cheese that's vegan. And they have a veggie taco salad. Say no cheese, no sour cream. And their guacamole there, and I think actually throughout both parks, is vegan. Yeah. So you can load that onto your burritos, tacos, whatever, chips.
It's also the best place to fill up your water bottle because it's one of the only fountains that in the restaurant you can just walk up. It's like an outdoor patio seating, and they have like a water bottle fountain refill, which most of the park does not have.
Yeah.
So every time I walk past there, I'm like, hang on, I gotta fill up.
Yeah. There's one other place inside Disneyland, right? By Tomorrowland? There's one in Tomorrowland by Galactic Grill. Okay, so next is the new Alien Pizza Planet in Tomorrowland. Alien Pizza Planet has Diet cheese, which means that you can put it on top of your pasta dishes and you can make a vegan pizza. So I have heard that the crust there is sometimes vegan and sometimes not, so you are going to want to probably just check with someone. But I don't know how true that is, because why would they go back and forth? That seems weird.
Yeah. A person who works there might not know all the ingredients, so sometimes they're saying yes, sometimes they're saying no.
Right. So
depending on who you ask.
Yeah. Try to ask and figure it out.
Ask an important person.
Yes, there you go. So what you can get there is the spaghetti, and they have Celestial tomato sauce. That's vegan. It's just marinara sauce. They also have a salad there that you can add vegan cheese to. They have the Terra Nova tomato basil pasta. You would have to get that with no pesto if you're vegan. If you're vegetarian, go for it. And you can sub vegan cheese on that. And then the Venus vegetarian pizza, they do have a vegetarian pizza, so that is good. If you want to make it vegan, just switch out the cheese for diet cheese. And my husband loves the pasta there. The spaghetti, he loves it. Also, their breadsticks, I believe, are vegan. Just double check so that you don't like come back to this video and be like, you told me to eat the breadsticks and it wasn't vegan.
How dare you?
So the next one is River Belle Terrace. That's in Frontierland, and I haven't really had a lot there, but they have a barbecue tofu that is so good, I can't even describe to you how good it is. It's just like crispy tofu that is in barbecue sauce. You can get it on top of a salad, which I've heard is good. That's not what I do, but you can also just get it as like your main dish, and then you can get two sides. I usually get sauteed or roasted green beans, and fries or tater tots. And this barbecue tofu, I mean, you gotta try it next time you're there.
Sounds good.
It's so
Tofu's
good.
kind of hit or miss. Sometimes it's not very good. So
Yeah.
it's good to know that this one is.
Oh, it's so good. There's also a couple of other things that you can get there, but I haven't had them, so you can just look those up. I think there's a po' boy, and also for your kids, if they're being picky, they have Uncrustables. They're literally vegan peanut butter and jellies
That's funny.
Uncrustables. So whatever.
Marina Street Veranda is in New Orleans.
New Orleans Square. There you go. So I have not eaten this because there's things in it that upset my issues with digestion, but my husband loves the vegan gumbo there. It comes in a bread bowl, and it's usually a sourdough bread bowl. If they run out of them, they do have French bread bowls, and those also are vegan, so you don't even have to worry about it. And he just loves it so much. They also have mint juleps there, but we'll talk more about mint juleps later. Next is the Tiki Juice Bar in Adventureland.
So good.
Oh
Line's
my
always
gosh.
so long.
So long. Do you know a little trick though? That has 2 lines, and
Yeah.
people don't know about that. So there's
Yeah.
a line on the outside that goes along the walkway to, from where?
It's like when you enter.
Right, enter into Adventureland.
And
Yeah.
it just goes all the way down.
People just wait along this wall
For so
long, but there's another line on the other side, and that line is long too, but it's never nearly as long as the one on the outside. So go on the inside.
into the tiki room waiting area, and then you can buy a Dole Whip from inside the tiki room waiting area, eat your Dole Whip, and then go in the tiki room,
Yeah.
which is cute too. So
Yeah, cute.
you know.
Yeah, there you can get pineapple juice to drink. You can get Dole Whip, pineapple Dole Whip, or you can get a Dole Whip float, which is just the ice cream inside the pineapple juice.
Yeah,
And it's delicious.
yeah,
And we get them every single time.
they're so good.
Yeah.
I know. Now I want one.
All right, so since we're talking about the Tiki Room, do you know the history about the Tiki Room? How it was originally supposed to
Yeah,
be?
supposed to be a restaurant originally in Walt Disney's plans. They started building it, and there just wasn't enough space. The logistics of having a restaurant in an attraction is just too much.
With so many animatronic
so much
birds.
going on.
Yeah, it was a
so
lot.
many animatronics. Yeah, so they just scrapped the restaurant thing, and it just is a room that birds sing to you in, which in today's world feels a little anticlimactic.
Yeah.
But it's cute.
It's cute, though.
It's still fun. It's cute. Yeah.
So now they have actually decided to have the restaurant.
Yes.
And if I'm not mistaken, they do have some animatronic birds inside the restaurant.
Yeah, it opened after the last time we went.
Yeah, so we haven't been there.
Yeah.
But they have some really cool stuff that I'm super excited to try next time I go, so I
Yeah.
thought we would mention that. It's called the Tropical Hideaway. Inside the Tropical Hideaway, they have not only the pineapple Dole Whip, but they also have orange and raspberry. And you can get those in floats as well. But they also have something called a loaded whip, a loaded Dole Whip. So this is, you can choose orange, raspberry, or pineapple. It has toasted coconut on it, crystallized hibiscus, pineapple, tangerines, and jackfruit. It
Sounds
does,
so good.
yeah, it does come with those little Pocky cookie sticks. Those are not vegan. They are vegetarian though, so if you're vegetarian, you can keep those in. If not, give them to somebody or just ask for them without. Doesn't that sound so good?
It sounds
I want
amazing.
that bad.
Yeah, all that fruit.
Very excited to try that.
Yeah.
Also, if you're planning on eating there, they have a ramen noodle salad that is just like pre-packaged in a clear little container. I think that you can like buy to go and eat while you're walking around, and that is vegan. They also have some pre-packaged things there that are a little bit more specialty than other places. So they have the hippies. They have plantain chips, trail mix, I think. They also have the Blue Sky sodas there, which are like the more natural sodas. Hungry Bear. Have you been to Hungry Bear?
I have. Yeah. It's really kind of off the beaten path. I feel like it's a good place to go to when you don't want to wait in line forever. It's usually not very busy.
And when you like don't want to be so surrounded by people that you can't even find a place to sit.
Yeah, you can find a place to sit there.
Yeah. So they have a Beyond Burger there, but it's a very different take on all the other burgers. So it's like Sloppy Joe style. I actually haven't eaten it. They make like a Sloppy Joe stewed vegetables. They make cook your patty and then they slather this patty in these stewed vegetables and like put them on your burger. So it's like tastes like a Sloppy Joe, but it's a Beyond Burger. They also have a watermelon slushie there that I have had and it's delicious. Next is the Mint Julep Bar.
Yeah.
You love that.
I love that place because they have beignets, which are vegetarian, of course. It'd be weird if they weren't.
Yeah.
What would be it?
I don't know.
They're vegetarian, but they're not vegan.
Yeah.
I imagine because there's butter in them. But they're so good. If you haven't had a beignet, I mean, it's just a fancy donut. Like, it's a donut.
Yeah, but it's better.
I know. I'm a big donut fan. And it's, they're Mickey shaped. And
so
it's just like a sweet fried dough and it's coated in powdered sugar and they're so good. And the Mint Julep Bar is always, it's kind of tucked away, so it's never very busy. There's never a huge line there, and you do kind of have to have your eye out for it. You won't probably notice it as you walk past.
Right.
But it's a great place to go for beignets, and they also have great drinks.
Yeah, so the mint juleps are really so good. They're very refreshing.
Yes, it's a virgin mint julep though.
Yeah,
so
not
be
alcoholic.
aware. Yeah.
Okay, so also we thought we just mentioned there are snack carts all over the place.
Yeah.
The popcorn
Yes.
is vegan.
Yes, and the Mickey pretzels.
So good.
Delicious. I love pretzels, and those like soft pretzels coated with the salt on them.
Yeah.
Delicious. And you can get them with a little side cup of cheese, which is vegetarian, not vegan, or you can
they have mustard packets.
Yeah.
And you can just put mustard on it and it's so good.
Yeah.
I mean, I honestly would probably prefer it with the mustard.
I like a pretzel with
Either way.
mustard.
Yeah, same.
That weird cheese is weird. That weird nacho-y fake cheese.
Gross.
I don't know. It's kind of sketchy.
Yeah. Okay, so that is our recommendations for Disneyland. Now
Yes.
we'll move to California Adventure. All right, so in California Adventure, at different places around the park, they do seasonal sourdough breads in cool shapes. So at Halloween time, they have like a vampire Mickey that is super cute. When Guardians was coming out, they had a Groot sourdough bread with little olive eyes. So cute. And then at Christmas time, I believe they do a snowman and a candy cane. So look out for those sourdough breads. They are delicious and vegan. They also have a place called Schmoozie's in Hollywoodland that has smoothies.
Yeah, it's really good smoothies. I mean, similar to like a Jamba Juice type of vibe. A lot of their smoothies do have yogurt in them. You can just ask for no yogurt if you want to make them vegan. I don't eat a ton of dairy anyway, so I would get them without yogurt too, although I'm sure it's good with it.
Yeah, I'm sure. They also have a lavender lemonade there that is so good.
I love lavender lemonades. It's
Lavender
super
is
refreshing.
Delicious. Like
Lavender is so good. Put it in all the lemonade.
Yeah.
Put it in all the
Every
lemonade.
lemonade. Ooh, the next one. If you go to Pacific Wharf, there's quite a few things over there that you can get.
Yeah. So there's like an Asian food place that's called the Lucky Fortune Cookery, and they do like rice bowls. They have tofu that you can get instead of whatever meat, and they have some sauces that are vegan, some that are not. So you'll just want to ask and make sure. But it's great. It's a good filling meal. It's a big rice bowl with tofu and veggies. So that's really good too.
Yeah, I get that usually when I'm in California Adventure for lunch.
Yeah, the
It's
curry
good.
sauce there is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's mild too. It's not a spicy curry at all, which is
Yeah.
good because if you're going to eat a curry and go on a roller coaster,
Yeah.
maybe don't want it spicy.
Yeah. Oh, they also have edamame there, which is
Yes,
so
yeah.
good.
That's good too.
Okay, so right across from Lucky Fortune, there is Pacific Wharf Cafe. They have soups, that are vegetarian, not vegan.
Yeah.
And their bread bowls are vegan, just like over at Disneyland. But they do have a salad that you can get inside the bread bowl that is also something that I get for lunch when I'm at California Adventure, and it is so good. It's a really good salad. They do have a dressing that is vegan except for it has honey in it. So if you are someone who is staying away from honey, you either can't eat this, or you can go to one of the other restaurants that does have vegan dressing and ask them for some. I have heard that people have done that before, and it's not that big of a deal. So, and also over there in Pacific Wharf is Ghirardelli.
It's so good. I mean, it's just so nice to go in and get like an ice cream treat on a hot day.
Yeah.
It's nice in there. And they have a vegan raspberry.
Yeah, raspberry sorbet. And they can make you a raspberry sorbet sundae. It's supposed to have hot fudge and whipped cream on it with some other things. The hot fudge and the whipped cream are not vegan.
Right.
So if you take that off, but you can still they have strawberry and pineapple puree, almonds, and then the Ghirardelli dark chocolate is vegan. So they can put a little square of the chocolate in your sundae. Okay, the next one. This one opened right before we went there in August.
Yeah.
We were so excited. We made reservations. That is the Lamplight Lounge on Pixar Pier.
Yes. It's a super cute restaurant. It's decorated so cool inside. Lots of like fun Pixar memorabilia stuff. Yeah, the kids that ate there with us, all the nieces and nephews loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they have the Impossible Burger there.
So good.
Which we both got when we went there.
Yeah.
The Impossible Burger is so good.
Yeah,
so
it's delicious.
Can't really go wrong there.
Yeah. And they even have like vegan cheese that they melt on top.
Yeah.
Of the burger. So delicious. They do have a couple of other things that you can get there. They have lobster nachos, but people have found out that you can hack the lobster nachos and just say no lobster, no cheese, and no crema. And you can have the cheese replaced with diet cheese, and you can add tofu to the nachos for a protein. And I've heard that it's so good. I probably would want to try that for like next time.
Yeah.
Sounds good. They also have a ratatouille there that can be made vegan by asking for no cheese, and you can add vegan cheese and tofu to that as well. So I've heard that ratatouille is really delicious. They also have a spinach salad that has shiitake bacon on it, and that's not just like a vegan tack. That's like actually on the menu it says bacon. So it's a salad that is like really mushroom heavy, and it has shiitake cooked to taste kind of like bacon, like smoky. That does come with egg and blue cheese on it, blue cheese toast I think, or like croutons. Yeah. So if you just ask for those, ask to not have those, you can make that vegan. Favorite time, the adorable snowman frosted treats. That's at Pixar Pier, and that was also there when we got there, like right after Pixar Pier opened, which was so fun.
Yeah.
That was such a cool thing to do, because that's never going to happen again. Like Pixar Fest, that was just for the opening.
Yeah.
So I think that was really cool that we were able to experience that.
Yeah.
That was fun. Anyway, so there is a delicious treat.
It's so good. So it has like a lemon soft serve, which is vegan, and you can get it mixed with a blue raspberry slushie.
Oh my gosh.
What?
It's so good.
It sounds good. It's so much better than it even sounds. Blue raspberry slushie with lemon soft serve.
And they do a little cherry on top, and someone online checked the cherry to see if it's like dyed with something that's not vegan, and it's not. It is vegan, so you can keep it as is. You don't even have to do anything. Also, if you're vegetarian, they do have something called a snow cap, and that is like a white chocolate drizzle that you can get on top, that I've heard is really good. It's not vegan, but if you're vegetarian, you could try that.
Yeah, you should definitely get them. They're so good.
And it's big enough that you can share it with someone.
You should share it with someone.
Yeah, for sure.
And then go back and get another one and share that one.
Again, because...
Yeah, it's just, it'll melt before you eat the whole thing. It's huge.
Yeah. And if you don't want to just be sitting there, like what we did is we went and got one, and then we got in line for Incredicoaster.
Yeah, we would be waiting in line
while
we ate our ice
finished
creams.
it up, so.
And towards the end, we were like wolfing them down.
Yeah. It was so good. I want one right now. Where can I get one?
Let's go to Disneyland.
Let's go! Okay, so the next one is Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta. This is basically kind of like the Pizza Planet in Disneyland.
Yeah.
They can make you a vegan pizza with diet cheese. Their breadsticks are vegan, and so is the marinara. They also have spaghetti with meatballs. You can just ask for no meatballs and add diet cheese to that. The next restaurant, Wine Country Trattoria. I don't know how you really say it. Wine Country Trattoria. Trattoria.
I don't know, we're not Italian.
This is probably my favorite restaurant in California Adventure, just because they're so nice about making substitutions and requesting things. So when I went a couple years ago, I had just been diagnosed with GERD, which is a digestional issue, where you can't eat a lot of like acid and tomatoes and stuff like that. So when I went, there wasn't a whole lot of stuff that I could eat, and I had to bring a lot of snacks and kind of keep myself filled up that way. But we had a reservation at this restaurant, because you can eat there and then get reserved seating at World of Color.
Yeah.
Which is
awesome.
The best seating. Yeah. And that's what I do like every time now, because I hate having to get a fast pass for World of Color.
Yeah.
And then you have to like stand back
it's
and you can't
thing.
see.
Yeah.
I didn't do it once and I couldn't see what was happening, and I just was so pissed off the whole time.
I mean,
watching
fair.
World of Color, because I was like, this is not even a point.
See. Yeah. Everyone should be organized by height.
For real.
Put me in charge.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll organize everyone by height.
Yeah. That would be the best way. They usually start out your meal by bringing you bread that is not vegan, but there is vegan French bread available. So if you ask your waiter or waitress, just tell them you're vegan and they can bring you the French bread instead. There is one dish on the menu that is vegan, and that is the spaghetti all'olio. When I went, though, I had like all these substitutions, and so they said, we're gonna bring the chef out. And he was like so nice. He worked with me on everything, and he basically was just like, okay, what are your favorite like veggies, and like what is your favorite herb? And I was like, dill. And he was like, you got it, like I'm gonna make you something so good. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. And he made me such a good meal. Like I couldn't even, I was like, felt so like special, which is the way you should feel at Disneyland.
Yeah.
And then they also have a mushroom bruschetta that does have cheese on it, but you can just ask for no cheese, and then it's vegan, and it's really good.
Sounds good.
Yeah. The candy store that's on Main Street has so many pre-packaged candies that are vegan, like lemon drops, and also they have trail mixes in there. I think they even have like pretzels, pre-bagged popcorn, different stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just look at the ingredients, and there's a bunch of stuff in there that is vegan. So if that's something that you want to take home as a souvenir, buy for someone, or just snack on while you're at the park, that is a good option. So what is your favorite meal at Disneyland or California Adventure? Like your number one?
Honestly, probably all the way back to the Bengal barbecue. Those, I feel like when you're on vacation, the majority of stuff you eat is so heavy, and so there's so much fat and oil, and eating something that's just like grilled veggies, rice, hummus, fresh vegetables, it's just so refreshing.
Yeah.
I think that's maybe my favorite meal. Favorite snack is the beignets, because donuts forever.
Yeah, so good. I would say my favorite meal, probably that Impossible Burger at
so
Lamplight.
good. I know.
It's really good.
They do it well.
Yeah. But my like must-have is also that barbecue tofu, man. It's so good.
I'm gonna have to try that. It sounds good.
It's really good. And then my favorite treat, I've only gotten to eat it twice in one trip, and it is my absolute favorite, and I want it all the time, every day. And that is the Pixar Pier Frosty Parfait. Oh man, that lemon Dole Whip in the blue raspberry slushy is so good.
It's amazing. You're right.
I just want to eat it forever.
Can I make that my number one?
Sure.
Swap
Over
it out.
beignets?
Maybe right now, yes.
Okay.
I'm in a bit. I'm in more of a slushy mood.
Okay, got it. So I hope this video was helpful for you vegetarians and vegans out there, and that this can help you find some options that you maybe didn't know about. Definitely look up this article. I'm going to link it down in the description box. This woman goes to Disneyland and takes pictures of like, she asks them for like ingredient lists of things and like is so thorough about being vegan at Disneyland and California Adventure. So I'm going to link that down below. Definitely check that out. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we will see you next time. Have a magical day.
So much to cut out.
So much. This is going to take me so long to edit.
Well, it's your fault, not mine.
I know. It is.
Yeah, lots of other places you can get.
Excuse me. Okay.
Bloopers.
They also have the crispy chicks. Oh my god.
Crispy chicks.
They also have the crispy chicks. Oh my god.
I started crying over something so dumb the other day, and I was like, what's happening to me?
Why is this happening? Yeah.
Do you just get old and cry all the time?
Yeah.
I don't know.
For real. I can't eat tomatoes. Ah! It's the worst thing ever. One time I said Trattoria and someone laughed at me.
Well,
I'm not even joking you. Someone at Disneyland, like a cast member.
Rude.
They were like, what was that?
No one needs your judgment.
Yeah, shut your mouth. Like, oh, I hope you like our recommendation.
Hope you like us, guys.